Hi, welcome back. So in this session, we are going to discuss about virtual machine scale set. Okay. So what is mean by virtual machine scale set? So if you create a normal VM, okay, whenever there is a load increase, okay, you need more machines, more compute power to address those kind of scenarios, those kind of projects need. There is a very good feature called scale set. So we will see how to do this virtual machine scale set. We will increase the virtual load and see whether the minimum to maximum is getting increased or not. So I also given some examples in the GitHub repository. You can refer, go to Cloud and Loud GitHub and go to Azure training. And there is a file called scalability set. So in this file, you will get a very good information with the example. So which we are also going to see it in this lab. I am creating a new virtual machine scale set. So we'll go with some dev environment. Scale set name is say CNL prod BB app. So I'm going with West Europe zone. So I'm going with say all three availability zones. So you can go with the large scale set. We can go with the minimal Ubuntu server or CentOS. Both are fine. Come down. We don't want more resources. We'll go with the minimal resources, 1 CPU and 0.5 GB memory. So we will go with the username password. So go for a disk. Since this is not a production just for learning, but in production, you carefully decide SSD disk. So as of now, I'm going with the standard STTD. Come down, networking. I'm going with the default networkings. Scaling part. So the another option is, if you have a empty load balancer, okay, you can associate it. The reason is you have a load balancer. Let me just draw a diagram. We will see load balancer in the next session, but here you need to know how to associate that load balancer concept here. So basically, you have a production application. You have a DNS name. Okay, so you have a DNS name, and whoever is reaching this DNS name, if you have only one virtual machine, you cannot have more load. You cannot handle more load, correct? So you create first one empty load balancer, just empty load balancer, and once the empty load balancer created, okay, then create a virtual machine scale set with minimum number of machine and maximum number of machine with some condition, either CPU based or what kind of a condition you need to achieve this. So while creating this, you associate this load balancer. Then what will happen is, whenever the domain receive the traffic, automatically it will increase. So if you not associate this, then what will happen? Then the DNS name will send the request to one machine, not for under the load balancer expansion, correct? So you need to plan accordingly how to use these Azure services together to achieve your production scenario. Okay, now I'm going with the scaling. So initial scales count is going to be 1. I'm putting it at 1, and scaling policy is manual. If you want to custom, go for a custom. So I don't want to go with 10, because here we are trying to see the related functionality just to understand how it works. So I'm going with maximum number of is 5. Come down. So I'm saying CPU threshold above 70%, okay, and there will be a false alarm sometimes. So we need to see at least for 2 to 4 or 2 to 5 minutes. If it is continuous, then yes, there is a problem. So go ahead and increase it. So I'm just going with 5, because you cannot go with less than 5, because minimum 5 minutes. Wait for it. So how many increase instance you want to increase? So these you need to be sit with the solution architects and business owners and to understand RPO and RTO. Based on that, you need to define this value. Probably we have covered in the first few sessions. Okay, those who are not seen, please spend some time to learn, understand the high level concepts. CPU threshold, we are defining the increase. The same way, once the traffic is reduced, we also need to make sure the CPU threshold brought down, removal also. So I'm just going with the management, say custom storage, say health, advanced. So in this, enable scaling beyond 100 instances. If you have a production, then please understand this, whether you need this or not. Accordingly, you select this, because sometimes there will be a major production projects, right? They need a sudden spike. So if you really don't need such features, better not to use it. Come down and force strictly even balance across zones, because if you create everything in one single zone, that also as per the security or as per the best practices, it's not correct. So you need to make sure the load increase, the compute, additional compute is getting in provisioning, right? So during the provisioning also equally has to provision across the zones. So come down, say review create. So I'm creating it. Remember, we are creating with Ubuntu. So let's create. We'll wait for some time. Once it's created, we will give a virtual load to see how this scaling works. So now the scale set got created. We'll go inside the scale set. So you see there is an instance. Okay, I'm going instance. So currently you also seeing there is only one instance is running. So I am just going here, go inside. So better you open a scale set in another window, I would say. I'll tell you why. So I'm just opened a scale set, another window. Wait for some time. So once the scale set opened, again I'm going to the instance, because we need to keep refresh after we issued the load trigger. Go here, go to instance. So you have now one window, the instance, this window, and another window is you went inside the one running instance. Come down, there is a serial console. Go to serial console. We are going to give the load. So if you go back to the GitHub, if you are created CentOS or RHEL machine, then install the package. If you created Ubuntu machine, then install the package. Or if you have any other OS, just try to see how this package name called in the specific OS. So right now I installed Ubuntu. So I'm going to run this command. Before that, I want to log in. So I'm using my created credentials to go inside. So I'm switching over to root. So now let's install stress. Okay, apt update. We will refresh it. Again, we are running. So apt install stress. So it's getting installed now, this package. So now what we are going to do is stress -CPU. You remember this virtual machine scale set got created in 75%, right? So now I am going to say 85% CPU. I want enter. So now we given the trigger 85%. Then within 5 minutes, because the interval is 5 minutes. So wait, refresh. So still it's 1. So now we have given the trigger. We'll wait for another 4 minutes. See, after 5 minutes, the virtual machine scale set is showing the further machine is getting created and it started running. So the virtual machine scale set, before you want to create, means you need to have one empty load balancer. That is how the production scenario works. So after all these training sessions, we'll start with each architecture and what are the behavior, how to design it. We'll help it. So in nutshell, now we increase the machine based on the load. We created with 1, we given the CPU load around 85%, but the rule was 75% to trigger. So it started. So let's keep refresh. Yes, started running. So this is how you need to handle virtual machine scale set. Stay tuned. We will see it in further sessions.